I had a friend because the passing of Jerry Springer happened today.
Mhm.
I had a friend that was on Jerry Springer, and she was married. She had a mistress, a fiance, a boyfriend, and like she was still sleeping with the baby daddy. You could
Jesus.
tell that she never ghosted anyone.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, welcome to a new episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
And I'm Chris.
You can get more excited than that.
And I'm Chris.
Yeah!
Do this.
Woo!
Woo!
Today, guys, we're talking two movies that are out there in the movie world. Both came out on the 21st. The first is the Apple Plus most watched movie ever.
Ever?
Already.
Okay.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. That'll probably be surpassed by like Killers of the Flower Moon or something. But yeah.
Yeah. Especially when that comes
Yeah.
out. But yeah, literally. And we're talking Ghosted, starring the one, you know him. He's America's ass, Chris Evans.
Austin, she's an illusion. Okay, you take away the makeup, the clothes, the way she wears her hair, the smell of her perfume, the cute little face she makes when she's tonguing my balls. Look, she's totally replaceable, okay? Given the right look, the right boyfriend, any girl can be this year's prom queen.
Well, I smell Beth. Okay, Jakey, about to make a big mistakey. Here's the wager. I'm gonna pick the most hopeless girl at this school, and I'm gonna bet that you can't turn her into prom queen.
You're on, Austin.
And I'll bet you that you lose that bet. But in doing so, you learn a much more valuable lesson and win. In life, that is.
You're both on.
That's from another teen movie.
His first movie ever.
Yeah, everyone-
At least that he credits as his first movie ever.
Yeah, everyone mentions that too. They're always like, "Hey, that's the guy from that another teen movie, Chris Evans." Like when this
It's so funny because I saw an interview with him and Anna de Armas, and she told whatever her first movie was, which is some great, Cuban, words that he goes, that just sounds beautiful. He goes, at least it's not another teen movie. I always got to have that. Talking about Anna, she is the main star, the co-star. I don't know that they're both the main roles.
Yeah.
Anna de Armas.
Evan, I have something to confess.
Yes?
I'm glad we knocked on your door. I'm having a way better time here than on that stupid party we are supposed to go to.
Well, I have to confess, it's not usually this exciting around here at 1:30 in the morning.
It's like destiny that we were meant to meet. Do you believe in destiny, Evan?
I'm an architect. So obviously I believe that things happen by your own design.
Well, I do. I don't think people just meet randomly. I think that if we are here together, it's because there's something we have to learn from each other. Discover.
From Knock Knock.
Knock Knock.
Yeah, right.
That's actually the first performance you would actually notice Anna de Armas, and that's an American film.
Yeah, and she's that movie had Keanu Reeves right before he became John Wick.
Yeah, before he came John Wick, and everybody was like, "Oh, John Wick."
Yeah, he was still Neo to most people then.
Also in this movie, the awesome Adrian Brody from one of my favorite shows, Poker Face.
Holding an ace of spades.
Bullshit.
Six of hearts.
Bullshit.
10 of spades. You're not reading the cards.
How could I read the cards?
You're reading me. It's not like it's one thing, like my eye twitches or something.
Nah.
It's just a general. You can just tell.
Just that something is off. That's the best way to describe it. I could just tell.
When anyone is lying, 100% of the time, I'm gonna touch my nose.
Nah, it doesn't work like that. I'm not a soothsayer. I can't predict the future. There's nothing mystical about it. Just if someone is intentionally lying, that's it.
Yeah, it's from, you said Poker Face.
I love Poker Face. If you haven't seen Poker Face, guys, seriously, that's on the Peacock. It is one of the best, written by the same person who did Glass Onion and Knives Out, Ryan Johnson. Like, one of the best.
I need to check it out. It's just I can only watch like 2 shows at once. So
yeah, it's only 10 episodes too. It's only like 10 episodes.
Is it over? It's just one like 10 episode season?
It's each season. Every episode is different too, because it leads on the story about her, but at the same time, each story's like,
it's like
what happens is
it's like
the way it's written is
gotcha.
it's awesome. I mean, it's written backwards. I would say like something happens and then you find out how she's there and part of the whole situation. Like 30 minutes into the show.
Kind of Tarantino into it. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. All right, and also in this movie is the wonderful. I can't believe I got to use this clip from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Mike Mao.
So, did I say something funny, stun man?
Yeah, you kind of did.
What's so funny?
Look, man, I don't want any trouble. I'm just here to do a job.
But you're laughing at what I'm saying. But I'm not saying anything funny. So what do you think is so funny?
What I think is... you're a little man with a big mouth and a big chip. And I think you should be embarrassed to suggest you be anything more than a stain on the seat of Cassius Clay's trunks.
Brother, you're the one with the big mouth. And I would really enjoy closing it, especially in front of all my friends. But my hands are registered as lethal weapons. That means we get into a fight, I accidentally kill you. I go to jail.
Anybody accidentally kills anybody in a fight, they go to jail. It's called manslaughter.
I love that
That's a
scene
good scene. It's a great
so much. Oh my god. I literally just watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood like on Monday. I had it on while I was doing
I could watch
housework.
that. I mean, it's so fucking good. You know,
It's one of those movies I could put on repeat. I could watch it after I just watched it.
It's one of the classic examples how great Tarantino is at doing dialogue.
Well, Tarantino even will tell you that's his favorite. That's his favorite movie he ever wrote.
That's good. It's good to know. Like I do like it when artists say, "Well, what's your favorite thing you ever done?" Like the thing I just did. I think that's always a good thing to hear from an artist.
Yeah. So that is Ghosted, which is on Apple Plus. Now, the next movie, of course, is the big movie of the week. Everybody has been waiting for this one, and it's Evil Dead Rise. Now, this one does not have the wonderful, the beautiful, the man that we all love more than anything in the entire world, Bruce Campbell. But it does have the good old Deadites, starring Alyssa Sutherland.
If that's what you want to believe, it's up to you. I don't disagree women can have power over men, but it's not always magical, is it, Lagatha? In any case, Ragnar's dead. You don't know that. I dreamed it. I warned him about his journey. In my dream, his boats were sunk in a storm. Ragnar died. So did my son Ivar.
But you don't know that.
No, I don't know that for sure. It was just a dream.
What's that?
You were gone. Do you forgot who you put in the since the Coast War?
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Okay,
I
so-
was looking to see who the heck. Because the thing is, guys, some of the people in the new Evil Dead, either they what's the best way to say this?
They transitioned.
They transitioned, or they speak different languages that I didn't know what they were saying, and I couldn't find a lot of clips for the main people.
Okay.
So please tell them the ones I did find, because I can't remember.
So what's up, Lily Sullivan?
Hey, I'm Lucy. I just want to know everything about you now. Today, in this moment, where we're both meant to be.
Yeah, that's a short clip you would find for Louis Sullivan.
Yeah, it's the way it had to go.
And then we have another one for Jaden Daniels.
You were about to explain why you waited until our baby was half cooked until you told me the news?
Well, I wanted to, but you were in the middle of a job.
No, screw the job. This is huge.
Yeah, it is. But we didn't want to risk it. What?
No, I just... Like, you are the most important thing in this world to me, Esther, okay? And if this pregnancy is going to risk your health...
It's not. I had Kiwa, I'm fine.
Or shorten your heart's lifespan, I can't live with that.
Yeah, there's tons of other people in this thing, but those are the ones that are able to find clips for. So we'll mention other people when we get to the movie. But
yeah, it's like literally, man, this movie Evil Dead. We're gonna get into this one because
get into it. Yeah,
when we get to it, we're gonna get down in it. Chris, tell them where they can find us.
You can find us online at moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at MTS Podcast. Go to patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. If you guys want to join, become a patron. If you guys want shirts with our name on it and our logo and our faces, go to bonfire.com/moviesdon'tsuck and something new. You'll find that there, along with stuff that Neil's made. We are also, if you're watching this on Facebook and like that page, you're watching this on YouTube, and subscribe. If you're listening to us on like Spotify, go and subscribe there too. So you don't have to wait for us to give you shit. If you guys want to send us an email, it's info@moviesdon'tsuck.net or moviesdon'tsuckpodcast@gmail.com. And you find this everywhere you find podcasts. Everywhere you find podcasts, you can find Movies Don't Suck and something to do. Neil, what do you do small business?
Do you really?
Yeah.
If you have a small business, we'll be more happy to advertise you just because we like helping people out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's nothing in this world better than helping your friend and helping your neighborhood. And you know what? Today's sponsor is Farm Hippie Farmers Market. Farm Hippie Farmers Market is located in Collinsville, Oklahoma. Now, about them, they're located at 1117 West Main Street, Collinsville, Oklahoma. Now, about them is Farm Hippie Farmers Market is a local farmers market where they are neighbors, your friends, and your family, your community, working every day to serve local community. They put their love and passion into fulfilling dreams as farmers, ranchers, growers, and artisans. Every day, they are reconnecting, finding their roots, and providing customers a way to choose sustainability, good vibes, and peace of mind knowing you are supporting local. Open year-round, 5 days a week, and right around the corner on Main Street in Collinsville. They are there to serve you with a passion of connection, fresh and local food, healthy alternatives, preserving the natural world, and supporting local vitality. Owners Ash and Carrie Beth opened their doors to the public August of 2019. Now, where are they at? There's this wonderful picture I got of them. There they are. They're just so adorable. They are so fun. I tried to steal this. This couch they have.
But they wouldn't let you, right? Yeah,
I didn't. I mean, not steal. I tried to bribe them.
Yeah.
Taking it.
And they wouldn't.
But it is literally. They have every weekend. They have this outside farmers market, and then the inside is just all these homemade items and fruits.
I see like beeswax and stuff there too. Cool.
Oh yeah, it's awesome, dude. And they even had like these homemade Pop-Tarts this lady brought. Oh my god, they're like the best thing it's the best Pop-Tart I ever had in my life. So if you get a chance, guys, and if you're in Collinsville, Oklahoma, just stop by a Farm Hippie Farmers Market. I'm telling you, everybody that works there is amazing. The people are great, the food's awesome, and the prices are right. You're not gonna leave there broke.
Okay.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good. Are you good? I'm dead. I died. You know what we need? You know what we need more in our life?
What's that?
This.
Well, we're gonna get to that later on. But
you know what? I just thought of this.
Neil's good enough to get something. Oh, you have an ash with the.
Oh yeah, I have an ash.
Okay.
Who doesn't have an ash? If you don't have an ash, you're not a good human being.
Okay. Okay. Well,
I'm gonna put him right here. Oh, where can I put him?
We're putting your fit. There he is.
There he
Okay.
goes. There he goes.
If you can say.
I know he can stand on his own. He was literally standing on his
Okay,
own
there we
over
go.
there.
All right, we're good. What's
Bruce Campbell?
But he's not. The only thing he did was we'll talk about his role in this in a little bit. But let's talk Ghosted, right? Directed by Dexter Fletcher. He's directed things such as Eddie the Eagle, Sunshine Elite, and fucking Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Yeah. This is written by Rhett Reese, Paul Wernick, and Chris McKenna. This stars Chris Evans as Cole Turner.
Holy shnikey.
Austin, she's an illusion. Okay, you take away the makeup, the clothes, the way she wears her hair, the smell of her perfume, the cute little face she makes when she's tonguing my balls.
Also, Anna de Armas as Sadie Rhodes.
Evan, I have something to confess.
Also, Adrian Brody as Levesque.
Holding an ace of spades.
Bullshit.
6 of hearts.
Also, Mike Moe as Wagner.
So, did I say something funny, stun man?
It's also as Tate Donovan, who plays dad. Amy Sedaris. You guys know her. Plays mom. Lizzie Broadway plays Maddie Turner. And I'm not going to give away other people in this because it gives away people. They're famous.
There's so many cameos we'll talk about here in a
And why don't
second.
you read the fucking longest shit storyline?
I mean, oh my God. Let's not do that.
Okay,
All right.
you think you
We're
use
going to
everything?
do this one instead. Cole falls head over heels for Enatic Sadie, but then makes the shocking discovery that she's a secret agent before they can decide on a second date. Cole and Sadie are swept away on an international adventure to save the world. That's not right either.
Oh. No, it's not.
Man, these suck.
Well, one gives away too much, one gives away too little. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'll give it. I'll give it. I can figure it out.
Okay.
And all right. Cole goes on a date with a girl named Sadie, and he wants to go more into the relationship, but then she ghosts him, and he goes to London to discover the secrets that she leaves behind.
That's good. Yeah, that works.
That one's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this movie is basically about Kevin Smith. Why did I say that? What is wrong
His
with
name
me?
is Cole Turner.
Why-
That's
Yeah.
the character.
Chris Evans. It's Chris Evans is basically ghosted by Anna de Armas.
Yeah, there we go.
Now, wow.
Okay, so
if you're gonna get ghosted by someone, I guess that's the person to get ghosted by.
I mean, they did have a intimate encounter before she did, but
Yeah.
I want to mention something, and tell me if I'm wrong. This movie has identity crisis. I feel like.
Yeah, it kind of did, but at the same time, it was like it didn't know if it was like a cool spy movie or
There was something that made you cringe, and it happened like 8 times during the movie, where a song would start, a song that everyone knows, and then they'd fight, and I was like, God damn, this is so like fucking kind of gross. Like I feel like half the budget was used on just getting music rights for Jet or the Beatles or you know like Uptown Funk. I was like, come on. Like to me that was like one like kind of fucking lazy, and two it
now one this was made by Apple.
Yeah, but Dexter Fletcher's involved. He should know better than to do
Yeah,
this.
but this was made by Apple.
Okay.
So what makes you think they spent any money on those music? Right. Because they have Apple Music.
Okay. But that doesn't change the idea. It's like, oh, we're gonna tell you how to feel at this point. We're gonna tell you how to feel at this part of the movie. Why would they play Uptown Funk at that fight scene near the end? Why? Why would they do that? It makes no sense. Like so, any sort of chance where we're supposed to feel worried, they're playing something like Jet or like the Beatles. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like it's a dumb movie, and that's fine. It's stupid.
It's cute. I think the thing that saves this movie that saves this movie
Mhm.
is one, Chris Evans and Andy Armas. You can literally just put the two of them on screen and I'd watch them talk
Because
between
they're-
each
'cause
other
they're beautiful
about
people, 'cause they're-
making directions on how to make a cake.
Because
And I
they're
would just be
beautiful.
like, yeah.
Because they're good looking, right?
It's not just they're beautiful, but they're very charismatic.
But
They're
I
very-
didn't. You see, you said you're saying there's chemistry between them. I didn't get that at all.
Oh, there's so much chemistry. I think they've already done it. I think after she left Ben Affleck, she went right to Chris Evans.
She was with Ben Affleck, wasn't she? Forget she did.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
She was the one before he got back with Jennifer Lopez. Who that now they're married.
Yeah, apparently they're very happy. I don't know. We're not that show, right? We don't talk about the
No, we don't talk about
gossip.
Ben Affleck and J Lo. What was it? Benifer? It was Benifer,
Yeah,
wasn't
it
it?
was Benifer.
Wasn't that the name of it?
That
Of
was
their group. Back
You
in
mean
the
like
90s?
15 years ago? Yeah, 20 years ago when they were together for the first time. All right, so let's talk more about this. There, like, if you get, by the way, guys, if you like cameos, there's a ton of them. Like, there's like a good 4 that you'll notice, and I bet Neil was happy about all of them.
There are so many cameos. All right, there is one. What am I gonna say? 8-minute scene.
Oh, yeah.
I say 8 minutes. About 8 minutes. Within a span of 8 minutes, that every time they're like they say the words to Anna de Armas and Chris Evans or Cole and Sadie's characters. Every time they say the words, "You two should get a room together." That person would get killed, and then another cool person would show up.
That was funny. I thought that was clever.
I thought that was amazing. And then like even the last cameo at the end of the movie, that just like, you know, where the guy is, you know, like Sadie, you know, like I love the cameos. They always made me laugh. But
did you think the Adrian Brody character, like, just throwing a French accent mixed with with Dracula was kind of weird? Like they could.
It was kind of weird.
They could have picked someone else more menacing, besides
And the
Oscar-winning
thing is-
Adrian Brody.
Like literally, I just can't think of like what's the best way to say this? The ending of the movie was my problem. It just ended. It just like all of a sudden there's like this
No, it ended
great
exactly-
action sequence, and then it didn't kind of give us the conclusion of that, really.
Kind of like it ended the way you thought it would, though. Kind of. Like,
yeah. I mean, and by any means, I mean, it ended exactly the way you think this movie would end, but it's just like at that point, there's a scene where they're in this restaurant, and it just kind of comes to an end.
Yeah. Sort of wondering, like, because they were still in a pretty precarious situation at the point that it just gives us the ending. You know, you're like, huh? How did that?
Yeah, okay, I guess that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, like it was just kind of weird.
I thought the movie itself was not very good. I've seen movies like this plenty of times. Again, this one has a more of an identity crisis than most, and it's not as bad as like what you like. You know, they have that scene. They have that little thumbnail of TV. It's not as bad as that thumbnail, right? Because that thumbnail looks fucking god awful, and then you're just throwing like, ugh, right? Like that's what I was like when that came through. But it's not that bad. But it's not a stinker or a sucker. But it's not great. It's not a great movie. I wasn't offended by watching it. And if you can turn off your brain, you'll probably enjoy parts of this.
Yeah, I mean, there's parts of the movie that are really, you know what? I just noticed. Why don't you ever remind me of this stuff, dude?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm half out of it today, and you know I am. All right.
Oh yeah. Neil's gonna put up the trivia.
Yeah, I only spend hours on doing this shit, and you're just like, whatever. Okay, so here's the thing. All right. See what that says?
Yeah.
So originally, Scarlett Johansson was supposed to play the part.
Which means that Sadie Rhodes would have made more sense as her name. Honestly.
Right?
Yeah.
And so this would have been the 9th film but Scarlett Johansson had to fall out of it because of scheduling issues. Man, there was a lot of this that was just like, man, and some of these movie facts I was trying not to, you know, does your butt ever itch?
I mean, yeah, sure,
anyway,
man, like all the time.
But
I was gonna cut out the part. I'm gonna cut out the part at the beginning. It's but does your butt ever itch? And then I'm gonna play the music. That's what I'll do.
But anyway, so I mean, it's fun. It's a fun movie. This is not going to win an Oscar. This is not going to get anything more than one. It's going to get a sequel, obviously, because it is literally double the views of any movie ever on Apple Plus.
Okay, so you
double.
You think it's gonna get okay? I mean, I'm not so sure.
Easily.
Yeah, I guess if Red Notice,
like,
I guess if Red Notice is gonna get a sequel, I guess this would get a sequel too.
I mean, it's easily gonna get one.
Okay.
And it's just like,
Do you want a sequel though? Do you want a sequel for this?
I mean, not really, not of this. I mean, I'm glad Chris Evans made his money. Because he produced the movie.
Yeah, he did produce the movie. Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
he produced the movie and all that stuff. So I'm glad he got his share of this. Man, extra crispy chicken. I'm just telling you, for some reason.
Guys,
so
you guys don't know this,
anyway,
but Neil's like really, really won KFC night.
I don't know why I want KFC, but anyway, this movie was fun. They had fun. There's some big blow up scenes. Adrian Brody played a nice little villain, like he always does in the movie.
Yeah,
I mean, they did what they did, but to be honest, there was just something missing in this movie. I don't know what it is.
I think it's the good part.
I can't put my finger right on it. Huh?
I said I think it's the good part that's missing from this movie. Like, now, like I said, it's not fucking like. It's not god awful. I just didn't like it, man. I didn't hate it. There were times I was enjoying myself, and then for some reason, like, I don't know, 2/3 of the way through when I heard that Jet song, I'm like, what the fuck? They keep on doing this. they keep on. Just like the cornball factor just like explodes in the last half of it, and I'm like, man, okay, and it also loses steam like halfway through. You're like. Like that's how I felt like halfway through. It loses steam, and that's the movies do that. It's just and it has a great director involved because both you and I we fucking love Rocket Man. We think that's a great movie, but this isn't Rocket Man, and I don't know if they maybe picked the wrong director because Rocket Man was kind of musical. And this is musical if you count all those times when they played a song to the times they fought. Like you're like, oh, okay, I hear Jet coming in, I hear Beatles coming in, I hear Uptown Funk coming in, I hear all these songs that everyone's heard, and I'm like, I'm waiting to hear like fucking like Everybody Dance Now or It Takes Two, like songs that everyone knows, just to help you. But oh, I know that song, that sort of thing.
right.
That's what happened throughout this movie, and it's the worst part of it. It's the fucking worst. That's the biggest criticism that I had coming into this, right? Like coming into the pod talking about it today. But there are parts like the first half is fun. The cameos are very fun. I think
it was. I mean, it was fun. The farmer markets scene, I thought that was adorable.
Mm-hmm.
When they wake up and they're.
Do you make you want to try that food they're eating?
Huh?
Do you make you want to try the food they were eating?
Oh yeah. I was hungry. I mean, it almost makes me want to go out and get some KFC extra crispy chicken.
Yeah, I think so.
Like,
yeah.
It literally, like right now, all I can think of is some. Man, I'm getting some KFC. I think I'm ditching people tonight.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Just mow out. It's a KFC. Sit here and watch random things on TV. But I mean, it was fun. It was a good time. But again, this is just not going to win anything. This is a dumb action movie with a romantic rom-com twist. And that's the thing. You don't know what it's actually supposed to be. Because they give you rom-com for like so many different parts, and it just didn't interweave with the action like like how True Lies did it.
Yeah, True Lies is great. Great example. Great example.
Yeah, True Lies was like that's a rom-com with action in it. That only had like that big action scene where they blew up a bridge at the end of the movie or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like, but when you mention things like True Lies, I think about how good that is compared to how good this is, and I'm like, oh, don't do that to me, because like now like Ghost is on a slide lower on the scale. But you're right.
Everything slides lower on the scale for you every day, bro.
Except the actual scale in my house that I stand on. No, man, like whatever. Like it was whatever. It's not as bad as people think it, like say it is, or the critics think it is. I mean, by the way,
no. I mean, the critics bombed this thing all to hell, but I just really think, it was fun. I laughed. I had a good time. I didn't take it too serious. Like this is
Let me ask you a question. You're in Oklahoma. You're in Oklahoma. Did you have a bong in front of you while watching this movie?
No, I don't do that stuff. I don't get stoned or drink while I'm watching any of the movies, so I can be clear. I know what I watch. Because believe me, there's one movie we did do, Jay and Silent Bob. It was
But that's sort of encouraged to be though. Like when you're watching that, they sort of encourage that while you're watching it. Yeah.
It was Jay and Silent Bob the reboot. Yeah, I remember that. And that's why at Clerks 3 I didn't go. I didn't get stoned because I was afraid I'd forget half the damn movie.
Oh, so you came in, you're like kind of panicked, like I don't remember half this movie.
Yeah, I had to go reread parts and stuff like that. I still don't remember. I need to go rewatch it again, actually.
But speaking of parts that you might remember,
let's move on because we have a lot of news to cover today.
Okay, all
right. She was the same as me, and she died alone. Do you want to get high? I have an edible in the truck.
I laughed at that.
Yeah. Why do you want a plant if you're never home? What are you, the living saint of plants? Don't tell me you're one of those big tough guys afraid of traveling. I don't get scared by movies because you can choose not to be scared.
Fuck all that.
You get scared of movies still?
No, I don't get scared of movies. I get scared of like life, but whatever. Yeah,
it's very cute. You're scared of a movie with a little girl. They're talking about Exorcist.
That movie's terrifying, dude. But
yeah, that's what serial killers do before they tear their victim. Oh, before they kill their victims and harvest their eyelids. I love that line. That is a great line. Anyway, head in the game there, Coleslaw. I would be so pissed if my parents named me a name and then literally the whole time gave me a stupid fucking nickname like Coleslaw.
Yeah, you would. Okay.
1 for you, 19 for me, because I'm the tax man. Tax man. Oh, wait a minute. You said you could. Nope. Don't know what that says. What's wrong? I swallowed a rock. I can't believe you got me kidnapped and tortured after one date. At least the no pants dance was worth it. I am not the grandson of Sam. You know, like this Summer Sam.
Mm-hmm.
All right, anyway. Called him. You guys have great names in your world. Nope, don't know what I wrote. Do you trust me? Is that a fucking joke?
Yeah, the one fucking in for PG-13 movie. Because that's what this is.
I know. Our struggles make us stronger. 6 feet, honey pot. I don't mess and nibble. I don't even know what the rest of that line was. Protecting the people you love is never a mistake. Oh, it was never going to work between us. No. I was getting too many body parts blown off. It was never going to work between us because I was getting too many body parts blown off. I love that part. And how hard is it to keep a cactus alive?
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So my score on this is a 3.1.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I'm gonna go a little bit more than you, just because
I figured you would.
I understand the funness of it, and I get some parts, but yeah, the writing was but the cameos, I thought, I mean, there's parts where I just busted up laughing because of the cameos alone. Those little surprise factors always make me happy. So I'm gonna have to give this 7 out of 8 batons.
We're gonna need a movies that don't suck rating, so it's between 0 and 5. Please.
Oh, we do it out of 5, don't we?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 3.4. I'll give this a 3.4.
All right,
it was fun. But to be honest,
something
just have a good time with this. Don't try to be critical too much of this one.
You actually want to enjoy yourself. If you go in this like I did, man, because I'm okay. Anyway, whatever. Now I'm on RottenTomatoes.com. What is the audience score for Ghosted?
82.
61%.
Ooh.
Now I'm on RottenTomatoes.com. Also, again, what is the critic score for Ghosted? Out with 91 reviews.
43.
29%.
Holy shit!
Now, let's keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. They just go for like and dislike, and it's not necessarily how savage it is, but we'll talk about. I'll give the critics' consensus. Listlessly wafting between action, comedy, and romance without ever solidifying to a satisfying whole, Ghosted earns a chorus of boos. So, we had that exact criticism. You know, it didn't really tell us what it was, and not that every movie needs to, but this one definitely needed to. So yeah, I'll do this. Also, I'll give a good review and a bad review from the critics, right?
Right.
So Dylan Roth of the Observer gives this a 1 out of 4, saying, "Sadly, Ghosted fares no better as an action adventure film than does as a romantic comedy." And this is for a 3 out of 5 from Jennifer Green of Common Sense Media. If only the 4 writers had saved more time for talk and less for bonded villains and protracted fight and chase. Well, that's a bad review, though.
Damn.
A good review. Well, the mixture of outrageous action, mayhem, and sweet romance isn't always convincing. This is a thoroughly entertaining bit of nonsense. That's from Rich Klein, Shadows on the Wall. Yeah. So that's Ghosted. But I'm also trying to... Neil, give me the thumbs up if you're ready for news.
I've been ready for a while.
Okay,
That's
good.
what I was doing at the beginning.
All right. Because Neil, sometimes he has to have me stall because he's not ready. But here we go.
This is The Movies Don't Suck in Some of Them News. I'm going to read stuff to Chris. He's going to like it, or I'm going to kick him in the balls.
Real quick, did you see the new John Mulaney special on Netflix?
The what?
New John Mulaney special? Baby J?
John who?
Mulaney?
No.
Yeah, it just dropped on Netflix Tuesday, so his new special out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know you like John Mulaney. I think you told me this before.
Yeah, John Mulaney's a good dude.
He's fucking hilarious.
You know who's also a good dude? Michael B. Jordan is a good dude. And so is Christopher McCurry. They're producing the movie The Iron Curtain. Now, The Iron Curtain is a movie that McCurry, you'd know him from like Mission Impossible. Mm-hmm. And of course, Michael B. Jordan from the Creed 3 series or the Creed series. It's about the Iron Curtain. So, you know, the historical time of the Iron Curtain. They don't have details yet, but literally, Christopher McCurry has been literally writing this script since 2003. I'm
excited because I'm actually really I'm really interested in Soviet history, but I'm more interested in Soviet history like the dark parts of it. So yeah, I'm interested to hear that.
Do you know what holiday is coming up soon?
Mother's Day?
No.
What?
Before that.
What is it?
May the 4th be with you.
Oh, yeah, it's close. That's it's like next week. Yeah.
Yeah. On May 4th, for the Hollywood Walk of Fame will finally give a star to the one, the only, the late, great Carrie Fisher.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm happy that she's getting one, But yes, sons of bitches should have done it when she was alive.
Was Mark Hamill on the Hollywood Soccer Bars? Walk of Stars?
Yeah, Mark Hamill's already been on there.
But man, Kate Bishop should have been there at least at the same time. You know? Whatever.
She will be. She will join her Star Wars co-stars fellow Walk of Famers Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford on the historic walk. And I'm happy to add that her star is literally right next to Mark Hamill's and there's across the street from her legendary mother, Debbie Reynolds.
Okay, well, that's good to hear that she finally gets a Walk of Star.
That's awesome. So I'm glad she gets star. Still should have fucking done it when she was alive.
Are there any fictitious people on the Walk of Fame like Chewbacca or Jar Jar Binks or anything?
All right, let's get this all out of the way because, you know, we got to talk about it because it's news. What?
I just did that. Like, it's out of the way, you know.
Yeah. Criminal charges have been dropped on Alec Baldwin.
Oh yeah,
for the shooting at Rust. Shortly after Rust resumed filming, it was revealed that the criminal charges against Alec Baldwin were dropped.
I don't know. I don't have an opinion on it. Like, but I don't know if I ever.
I don't have an opinion on it. You know, it was a mistake. Obviously, he didn't mean to shoot and kill someone.
No one does, right? But it does happen.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, people need to shoot and kill people, but I mean, just need it.
Okay, yeah. Most people don't.
All right. Alec Baldwin is participating in a documentary about the Rust tragedy. That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said.
Sorry, my dog's. Probably something.
No, he's got it, man. Rust has assumed in Montana, similarly, Star is participating in a documentary being made about the death of cinematography Halen Hutchinson in October 20. Yeah, we know that. We know all this. But yeah, there'll be is one of the multiple documentaries about Rust tragedy that are currently in the works. This is separate from another documentary that will focus primarily on the aftermath of the incident.
Okay. Hold on one second, dude. Hold on, let me figure out what the fuck's going on up there.
Are you okay, dude?
Yeah,
are you getting robbed?
I don't think so. Hugo definitely like. Sorry, Amazon man, freaked my dogs out.
Yeah, that's okay. So did he get robbed? Was that what's going on?
No, we were getting stuff.
Okay. All right, back to the news. Now, Alec Baldwin is set to return to the big screen and will play himself in a meta-comedy movie, Hollywood Heist. Alec Baldwin, playing a fictional version of himself, joins Mickey Rourke and Nick Cannon as part of the Comedy Crime Capers cast. That sounds interesting. I hope it's good.
Except for the Nick Cannon part, I kind of hate that guy.
I love Nick Cannon. Have you watched his new show, Celebrity Prank Wars? Oh my God, him and Kevin Hart
and his 11 children.
Dude, they even make fun of that at one point. They make fun of that. Like there's one part where Kevin Hart makes a game show. It's like, I want to have Nick's baby.
That's
like,
pretty funny.
It's like the dating game, and Nick Cannon walks in on it, and he's like, yeah, of course. And it's like, will you wear a rubber? Anyway, Matthew Perry.
Yeah,
Matthew
Chandler.
Perry.
What's up with
Matthew
him?
Perry.
What's up with Matthew Perry?
He made some very morbid jokes in his autobiography.
Oh yeah.
And all future printings will remove all the shit he said about Keanu Reeves in his book. Now, it wasn't like he was bad, but here's a line from it. Why is it the original thinkers like River Phoenix and Heath Ledger die, but Keanu Reeves still walks among us?
Man.
Keanu Reeves walks among us, but Chris Farley's dead. You know, like, dude.
I'm glad.
Why be a dick?
Yeah.
Like, there's no need to throw shade. It's like, hey, Chris, you know what? Why are you alive?
Yeah.
when
yeah,
Jerry
Matthew.
Springer died.
So the thing is also, as far as I can tell from all what the internet tells me and everything I've heard about and seen about the Keanu Reeves, he's the nicest motherfucker on the planet. like why would you throw
Matthew Perry?
Yeah, no, Keanu Reeves. So like
yeah.
So he's like the Mr. Rogers of movie stars. like he's so likable.
What are you doing February 24th, 2024?
I don't have I think the count is free. So, what's happening that day?
It just says Clearwater. Where's Clearwater?
And then
Is that Michigan? Or is that Iowa?
Clearwater.
Just put in the name Clearwater. And
City
see where
in
that pulls
Florida.
you.
That's what comes up first.
All right, cool. Maybe it's in Clearwater, Florida. So, Chris, you want to feel old?
Yeah. I mean, I do every day.
Napoleon Dynamite is 20 years old. And their 20th year celebration will be in Clearwater on February 24, 2024. It will have the entire cast there. They will have, the main people. It'll have John Heder, Uncle Rico, Pedro will be the three that will be there.
I think that movie took place in Idaho. So there's a Clearwater, Idaho. But it's
in Clearwater, Idaho, dude. You want to go?
I can't imagine I'd want to go there. The population is 40, so I don't think it's that. But yeah, I don't know, man. Well, Clearwater. I'm glad they didn't tell us fucking where it was. Otherwise, maybe equidistant between both of us, and maybe we both go.
So Vice News, Vice TV. You ever heard of Vice TV? They do Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh yeah, dude,
which
I like
is
Vice
one
TV.
of the best documentaries ever. They do a lot of stuff. People think they kind of fall down the rabbit hole with this one.
Okay.
Bob Saget documentary details wacky conspiracy theories over his death.
I don't know about that, man. That seems a little fucking weird
ICB
to
has
me.
fallen down the rabbit hole conspiracy. The network has unveiled a new documentary focusing on the sudden passing of comedy legend Bob Saget, who died in January 2022. Saget's death has been attributed as an accident, likely from an unwitnessed fall in his hotel room that caused his fatal injuries. No one from the funny man's family has questioned the nature of his passing, and this kind of fatal accidents are sadly all too common. So Vice dives deep into the conspiracy talk to try and uncover what really happened to Bob Saget.
By the way, I did a little bit of research. It is in Florida, the Clearwater we're talking about.
Damn. Well, I guess we got to go to Florida.
Man, I can't think of a reason to go there. Honestly.
We can go hang out on the beach, dude. And they got some of the coolest putt ever.
Okay.
And Universal Studios that I've never been to.
Oh, you haven't been yet, dude.
I've never been to. I've been to Disney World.
You gotta go.
twice.
You gotta go to you gotta go to the Harry Potter world. That shit is straight up magical. You gotta be honest.
Bryan Cranston.
Mm-hmm. He's magical too.
Allison Janney.
Okay.
Everything's going to be great. They are starring in this movie together. They have grabbed the lead roles of John S. Bard's new film. Everything's going to be great. It is helmed by John S. Bard, who previously directed Tetris.
Yeah.
Stephen Rogers is writing the script for a film co-producing by Brian Unalakles and Scott Morgan. The three of them previously worked on a little movie. I don't know if you ever heard of this one. It's called I, Tonya.
Oh man, love I, Tonya. That was one of the first movies. It's the first movie we talked about on the
I,
podcast.
Tonya and Last Jedi.
274 episodes ago.
Alice Janney will play Harding's ruthless and abusive mother, LaVonna Golden, in the film. Swept with the entire award circuit with her astounding performance. She'll be starring alongside Cranston in Bard's film, who also has long since captive audience everywhere in the entire world with everything he's ever done because he's Bryan fucking Cranston.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it'll be great.
I'll see that. I think Allison Janney and Bryan Cranston together. I'm like, okay, I can't miss it. You know.
Juno Temple. If you don't know who Juno Temple is, one of her most famous roles is that she plays on Ted Lasso.
She as Keely.
She's also as Healy. Yeah. She's in so many other things too, but that's the thing you're gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the thing that's giving her all prime. She had just signed on to co-star with Tom Hardy in Venom 3.
I kind of see it already in my head. I kind of do.
That's awesome. I'm there all day. You do it, girl. Hey, Terrifier movie, Terrifier 2, which we reviewed last year.
Yeah.
The original Terrifier is set to be re-released into the movie theaters this summer. Following the success of Terrifier 2, Art the Clown is heading back to the big screen. It was only open in 2018. Oh, I'm sorry. The 2018 film will hit 700 theaters starting July 19th. So look it up. If you haven't seen Terrifier, the original, it's like 2 hours long. It is a pretty long fucking horror movie.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe even longer. Was it 3 hours long?
They rival the gore of Evil Dead movies, including this new one. Yeah,
such a great movie.
Yeah,
it's so fun.
I imagine that
it's so fun.
I imagine it'll show up at Screenland when it gets released. Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. What about that guy?
Jason Momoa.
Aquaman. Yeah.
Aubrey Plaza. Do you need to say more? We're there. That movie we're watching.
Where is it playing tonight?
Is,
are you on there tonight?
Yeah, right. Can I go see this now? I don't even need to know more. I'm done right there. Are teaming up for an R-rated hybrid movie, Animal Friends.
Okay. All right. Hybrid movie?
Animals Friends comes from legendary films and originated from a meeting between writing duo Kevin Burrows and Matt Miter and Maximum Effort executive Patrick Naturally Reynolds Company. A host of stars in an R-rated animation live-action hybrid movie called Animal Friends. They're obviously doesn't say much more than that. Doesn't give what it is or anything like that. But they're going to have an all-star cast. Ryan Reynolds and of course them is the ones knocking it off. Already signed too is Vince Vaughn.
Okay,
is already part of it too.
What has he been up to lately? I guess this movie.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Al Pacino. Al Pacino is the lead adaptation of King Lear.
So he's gonna do some Shakespeare. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, 82 years old.
Man, I forgot how old he is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. 82 years old, bro. Oh, man. The Gray Man 2, if you don't remember, The Gray Man is the movie with Ryan Gosling as Hitman. Is now going to be written by the Russo brothers for Netflix.
Oh, you like them?
That's going to be a good movie.
You like them? Yeah.
Yeah, you like them too?
Yeah,
they're good at their shit.
They're all right. Yeah.
The Smurfs are coming back, and Rihanna, is going to be Smurfette.
Okay, man. Like I've never been a big fan of the Smurfs, and when they came back, I was even less of a fan. I don't even do we need to come back again? But you know what? I'm not.
It'll be reaching theaters on Valentine's Day, February 14th of 2025, and it'll be an all-out musical adventure, which Rihanna,
well, she knows,
will be writing the songs.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she can do
it. Transformers, the animated movie, which I believe that's how Transformers should be made. Stop with this live action shit, guys. It's not working. Bumblebee was like the only one that was good. The first one was okay, but then you added all the other ones, and I kind of just fucked that up. But anyway, Transformers, the animated movie, has casted Brian Tyree Henry.
Okay.
Chris Hemsworth.
Okay.
And Scarlett Johansson.
They're all great actors.
Also, Keegan-Michael Key.
I think in Pitch Shifts is voicing a different tone.
John Hamm. Oh no, here they all are. Chris Hemsworth is Optimus Prime. Brian Tyree Henry is Megatron. Scarlett Johansson is Elite. Keegan-Michael Key is going to be Bumblebee. John Hamm is going to be Sentinel Prime. And Lawrence Fishburne as Alpha Trion.
That's all star cast, bro.
Dude, I'm there all day long. I don't even need to read more about that. I'm good. Transformers animated with that list. I'm there.
Hopefully he's doing Fletcher Lives in between the Fletcher Lives 2.
Go ahead.
Oh, he's doing Fletcher Lives 2. It's somewhere in that.
Yeah, dude. Somewhere in there. The Lion King prequel, Mufasa. The live action Lion King movie is getting a prequel that will tell the story of the Lion King, Mufasa, and his brother Scar.
So
they're going to really get a backstory Scar, and he is hilarious. He's still very, very spicy. He is also the sweetest young lion you ever meet, too. So it's going to be fun to see the relationship between Scar and Mufasa.
But then I can use James Earl Jones again, right?
James Earl Jones is amazing. Don't you?
I'm not talking shit on him. I like him.
Don't you fucking talk shit on him?
That voice is incredible.
Tom Rathman opens up CinemaCon with a swipe on streaming saying streamers don't create movie stars. All right.
Okay.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is returning to action movies. I don't know if he ever left, but okay. I don't know why it's saying that. With this new movie, Breakout. Cool.
Cool beans.
Fast and the Furious 11 finds its writers.
Do they see who the writers are?
I'm getting there. I had it earlier and I just lost it. Sorry. Luis Lutario will return as director for the film, and after taking Justin Lin's place for the 10th movie. Where the fuck to say who the writers are? Oh, Christina Hudson and Orson Yozol will be set to script for the last adventure of the Fast and the Furious project. They've done The Flash, the canceled Batgirl movie, Birds of Prey, the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. They wrote Bumblebee,
hey, we like Bumblebee.
which we just talked
We like
about.
Bumblebee.
So yeah, I mean, and they also wrote Mortal Kombat, Cloverfield Paradox.
Oh no.
Detective Pikachu. So
I mean, like,
hey man,
I just
some
I can't get excited about writers unless it's like basically Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach. Like if they were to make the Final Fantastic 11, I would be like, fuck yeah, I'm there right now. But right now I'm just like, okay, I have to watch it for the show. So
there's not one but two post-credit scenes for the new Guardians of the Galaxy.
Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know.
Just want you to know that. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hey, Chris, do you like sequels?
Man, I don't know. Tell me. Do I like sequels?
Beer Fest 2 Pot Fest is in talks at Warner Brothers or Broken Lizard.
Okay.
These are the same people that write Super Troopers. So they also got Super Troopers 3 coming out soon.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Right now.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Do you like sequels?
What more sequels do you have for me today, Neil?
The Pope's Exorcist is already got a sequel in early development. It's the movie that you totally surpassed for some reason. You didn't want to see it.
No, I want us to talk about fucking Boys Afraid before that.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Do you like sequels?
What else we got for me?
Final Destination 6 has been announced at CinemaCon.
I definitely watch that. I definitely watch, like those dumb horror films are pretty fun on a date night. You know,
they're pretty fun. They get pretty creative with them. Yeah. Hey, Chris, do you like sequels?
Yes. Tell me more.
Dodgeball 2 is now in development with Vince Vaughn returning. Told you I'd get to Vince Vaughn.
Man, I don't know if we need that. Like
I don't know if we need it, but whatever.
Okay.
It's doing it.
Yeah, they're doing it. They're like, hey, the member berries are strong in this one. So like,
oh, you want to talk about member berries?
Yeah.
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 Hey, Chris, do you like sequels?
Man, who do you got? What do you got for me?
Warner Brothers has just announced, as of yesterday,
26.
You can't say it once. You can't say it twice. If you say it 3 times, he gonna fuck you up.
Beetlejuice 2.
Beetlejuice 2.
Right. I don't know,
Following
man.
months of rumors, it's finally announced Beetlejuice 2 is the work. It's been announced by Warner Brothers. And of course, the one, the only
Michael Keaton.
Mike Keaton is rumored to be coming back, but it's not verified.
If I remember correctly, Hugh Gold playing that character.
The people being eyed to do major parts in the movie is Jenny Ortega, you know her as
Yeah.
Wednesday from the Wednesday series.
Yeah.
Sadie Sink from Stranger Things. She's the one that made Kate Bush famous again.
Yeah. Run up that hill.
Run up that hill. Last fall, Burton admitted he was working on a potential plan for Beetlejuice 2, but he hasn't gotten anybody. So it's not out of the question, Burton said. So yeah, Beetlejuice 2. And that's fucking news, man. I mean,
Okay,
that was so much,
yeah,
so much
where
news.
we at? Where
And
you-
you know what? I cut out like at least 10 stories.
Yeah, let's-
That was The Movies Don't Suck and Some of the News. I told Chris a bunch of shit. It's okay because he's constipated.
All right, man. I think yeah. Bruce Campbell did executive produce the movie we're talking about, Evil Dead Rise. Did you just leave that up?
But you know what, Chris? There's nothing we can do about it. We got to have him watching over us the whole time. There we go. Bruce Campbell.
We're talking about Evil Dead Rise, directed by Lee Cronin. Lee Cronin has directed things such as Ghost Train, A Hole in the Ground, 50 States of Fright. You did episodes of The Master Plan. But now we got this one, Evil Dead Rise, written by Lee Cronin as well. This stars Mirabel Peace as Teresa, Richard Crouchley as Caleb, Anna Marie Thomas as Jessica. We got Lou Sullivan as Beth.
No, what the heck?
What?
Nothing. Go ahead. Continue.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I spoke out loud. You know, that's what happens when you're weird like me.
Hey, I'm Lucy.
Also, Noah Paul as Bruce, Alyssa Sutherland as Ellie.
If that's what you want to believe, it's up to you.
Also, Gabriel Echoes as Bridget, Morgan Davies as Danny, Nell Fisher as Cassie, Billy Rowlands McCarthy as Jack, Taylor Scott. We got Jaden Daniels as Gabriel.
You were about to explain why you waited until our baby was half cooked until you told me the news.
Also, Mark Mitchinson as Mr. Fonda, Melissa Zhao as newscaster. And why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for Evil Dead Rise?
Your face is an Evil Dead Rise. All right, let's see here. I didn't have it up. I'm sorry. For some reason, it got closed. So give me a second. I'm sorry, guys. I blame Chris.
No.
This is all Chris's fault.
Yeah, it always is. It always is.
All right, here we go. Here we go. It's coming up right now. All right. Storyline. 5 college students take time off to spend a peaceful vacation in a remote cabin. A book and audio tape is discovered,
Hold on.
and it's evil
Hold on.
and find to be powerful once the incarnations are read out loud.
I think that's
The
a
friends
different
find
movie.
themselves-
I think that's a different movie.
Oh, that was Evil Dead.
Yeah.
That's for Evil Dead. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. Here we go. All right. Here we go. I think I got it. Here,
Okay.
Here it is.
Okay.
Load up. Ash Williams travels to a scheduled cabin in the woods with his girlfriend Linda, where they find a tape recording of a professor.
Neil, I think
What?
that's Evil Dead 2 that you're talking about.
Oh gosh, dang it. Okay. Let me. I hate when I do this. I'm so sorry. It's like I'm not prepared.
I know.
And I'm always prepared.
Sorry, Neil.
I'm always prepared.
Yeah.
It's. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
I just don't know. It's. Oh man. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
I got it now.
All right.
As an unfathomable tentacles of evil spreads the time and space, Ash finds himself whisked off to another dimension right after
Neil, I think you're talking about
Yeah.
Army of Darkness now.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. Here. Let me get this. It's got to be. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I
Okay,
found it.
all right,
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. I'll try again.
Okay.
5 20-something friends become holed in a remote cabin when the discovery of a book of the dead.
Neil. I think you're talking about the reboot from 2013, that Evil Dead now.
Oh my gosh!
We're talking Evil Dead
Which one
Rise.
is it?
Evil Dead Rise came out 2023.
Oh,
Okay.
Rise.
Yeah.
You just said Evil Dead. You did
Okay,
not say
sorry,
Rise.
sorry.
Okay. I guess we can go with this.
Yeah.
Moving the action out of the woods and into the city, Evil Dead Rise tells a twisted tale of two estranged sisters played by Sutherland and Sullivan, whose reunion is cut short by the rise of flesh-possessing demons, thrusting them into primal battle for survival as they face the most nightmare version of the family imaginable.
Yeah,
See,
man.
that's a good way to describe a movie. Fucking ghosted bullshit. Anyway,
Mommy's with the maggots now. So I think when I first saw the preview of this, every time I saw a preview, it was the Red Band preview, because there's no way to show any part of this movie without freaking out whoever's watching it. Oh, look at that! Neil has a little collage of all the
dude,
stuff.
can you believe? Okay, you're not as old as me.
No, I'm not.
You know, I mean, I'm like 5 years your senior, I think,
Yeah,
something like that.
something like that.
Okay, so like literally, you do not remember when this little shitty movie. I mean, I'm not calling it shitty, guys. I love it. I mean, this little B movie called Evil Dead came out, where this guy right here, Mr. Ash, holding up my action figure. If you can't see it, if you guys are on the podcast, and literally became like a phenomenon. Like, it was like one of the first cult movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's up there.
And then, like, all of a sudden, now we have literally all of this: Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, the remake of Evil Dead, Ash versus the Evil Dead.
There's also like
3
tons of video
seasons.
games and comic books all around.
Yeah. And man, you know why?
Why?
You know why, Chris?
Why?
Bruce Campbell.
You want to hear something? You want to hear something crazy? When I was my wife, my first date, started dating, a show we watch all the time is Burn Notice, and Bruce Campbell plays a character named Sam Axe, a series regular. He's like part of the main cast, and Leah didn't know who Bruce Campbell was. And so I was like, "Oh, that's Ash from Evil Dead." She's like, "What?" So I had to explain to her about Evil Dead and Ash from that. And I have this friend who's a big Evil Dead fan, and he went and met Bruce Campbell with his dad at like a Comic-Con.
No shit.
Yeah, and so he was like, "Thank you for Evil Dead." He's like, "Thank you." And then his dad brought up Burn Notice, and Bruce Campbell got so excited. This guy was talking about Burn Notice, and like talked to his dad more about that than Evil Dead. But we all love Bruce Campbell for Evil Dead, and that's fair. He loves it. He loves that. We love him for it. That's why he executive produced Evil Dead Rise.
Now, Evil Dead Rises. Let's talk about this. Let's get into this finally. So let's stop talking about Ash and Bruce Campbell, because he's not in this movie.
He's not.
That's not a spoiler. He's just not in this movie. He did produce it though, so that means he got money from it.
I do mention. I saw this. They aired this at Panic Fest a week earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you guys know, we are still doing we still have another episode for Panic Fest. I think we're gonna probably try to record that on Sunday. I don't know when it'll be out, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, but we do have one more coming out. But by the time this comes out, it would have been out already. We have the one with Alex Backus that comes out tomorrow for people who are there listening to it now. But this movie is. It's
fucking awesome!
It's brutal, man. It's fucking brutal.
Dude, this was an Evil Dead movie. I loved it. Everything about it. I laughed so hard during this fucking movie.
Okay.
And I disturbed half a movie theater. It was amazing.
So I was in a theater of people who fucking love gore. So there were people clapping and laughing, and then people you hear people ooh, because there's some fucking brutal ass parts in this.
There was some very
I'm just to say cheese grater, man. I'm just saying cheese grater. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, cheese grater. It's okay. I will explain what happens, not to who, when, and where, but a cheese grater down a leg.
Okay, and I want to mention that when I was there were people, security guards at each side of the theater. So people wouldn't be filming it. They were from the production company. At the end, they gave away Evil Dead T-shirts, and a few lucky few got to bring home an Evil Dead cheese grater. So, yeah.
I want one of those. Did you get any of it?
No, I didn't get it because 3 people got T-shirts. One was Barbara Crampton, which I was like, that's not fair.
Oh, nice.
But
yeah, that's not fair at all.
Yeah, but no, man, there was this movie. It was packed. It was one of those. It was a 10:30 showing of this second or third night of Panic Fest. So, you know, people were it was a Saturday, and people were fucking pumped along with me. And my wife came down. Most of the people I knew that were Evil Dead, you know, most people came by and saw Evil Dead Rise because why the fuck not? And this movie is fucking killer.
It was really fun. I mean, the storyline was there. They did it good. You know, I love the magical way that everything falls in their lap. On how I love how they indicated all that. They gave a great little history.
It's spooky. It's
Bruce Campbell did make a cameo in this movie.
He did make a cameo?
Yeah, but he was not cameo as in person.
Oh,
the old albums that they find that, you know, like they played in the original Evil Dead, that is Bruce Campbell's voice.
Nice. Okay. All right.
But there's so many nods and points to stuff, like the pizza place that they ordered from was called Herniados, a reference to Hernan Nobi, the demon in the basement of Evil Dead 2. Yeah. Like the storyline was great, and man, as soon as I'm sure you all guys know this if you've seen the trailer at least. Like the mother is the one that becomes the Deadite,
and she's terrifying, man.
And it is creepy as fuck.
Yeah, super creepy, super creepy shit. Like I saw the preview and it was freaking me out, and I was so excited to see it after being freaked. Was that you? Hold on.
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, my dogs are playing. But yeah, like it was spooky, man. It was kind of scary, and I even did the preview, so I was stoked on that. And this met my expectations, and I did not exceed them. It could have been the enthusiastic theater I was in when I was seeing it, but I had so much fun watching this movie.
Dude, I mean, they literally, Lee Cranen, like even right here, here's another great fact. The characters that were in this movie are named after actors that have previously appeared in the Evil Dead series. Like literally, this was fun. This was a fun, gory horror movie. This was Evil Dead. They even did the dead cam.
Yeah.
And they even had fun with the dead cam. I'm not going to say when, where, or whatever, but there's a little joke where you're like, oh, the dead cam.
Yeah. And did it remind you a little bit of Aliens
no, it wasn't
too?
the dead cam at all.
Did it remind you a little bit of Aliens too? Aliens?
No.
You didn't get that at all?
No.
Okay.
I did not feel like we were on a spaceship.
Okay, not that, but like sort of like the okay, whatever. We'll talk about it later.
You mean like the stalkerness of it, or
no, like the little kid in the protector?
Oh. Okay, I get what you're saying there.
Okay, all right, gotcha. All right, cool. We're on the same page.
Yeah, no, I get where you're going there.
Okay.
But the kids were adorable and creepy at the same time. The family aspect of this.
Oh yeah, I felt like they were sisters, man. I really did.
Yeah, and it wasn't just that. It was just like, I mean, of course, I see the foreshadowing. And
yeah,
shit.
Of course, we all do.
We talked about this
foreshadowing is what is for people. You know, like
yeah. But like my foreshadowing was like, as soon as I seen all the people like open up their doors on the floor
That's a
of
problem.
where they live.
You're like, oh no.
You know what I said to myself? I was like, inside my head, I was like, every single one of those motherfuckers are gonna be dead.
I think everyone knows that. At least they've seen the Evil Dead movie. They're like, it's not gonna turn out good for them.
Yeah, if you're not a character we know the name of,
yeah,
by the first 5 minutes that we've met you, you're fucking dead.
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
And even if we got your name, more than likely you're gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, poor Jake. Right? But,
I mean, it was just like, man, there was just so many little things. There is a scene, and where's it at? Boom. I'm gonna turn our background to it right now. Bam. So much blood.
Yeah.
It was like more blood than The Shining. I mean, like,
lots of blood in this movie.
It was what was it? It was one of my facts. It's right here. 1,720 gallons or 6,500 liters of fake blood was used for this movie.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of fucking faking blood in this movie. Lots of it.
Can you imagine that? Over 1,720 gallons.
You're filming this like over a few days. Like, do I even wash it off? Really? Like you just go to work, you just think drench it again. You know? Do I even take a shower?
What are you doing today? I guess I got to go make more blood.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, the script is great. They literally told the story well. This movie right here indicated that as much as a beloved character that Bruce Campbell Ash is, Ash got his due. Come on, let's just be honest. He was in 3 movies, had a TV series. I mean, I don't know what more you can do for a motherfucker.
Mhm.
In off this.
This was better than the reboot in 2013, I think.
You know, I'll fight you on that one.
Okay.
Because the 2013 one was really gory too. But and good. You know what? Yeah, because this took it somewhere different.
Yeah,
you know
it
what?
did.
I'm gonna agree with you on that.
Okay.
Because the 2013 one was them still cabin in the woods
Yeah.
kind of thing, and this one took it into the city. I'll agree with you on that.
Okay.
And the best part of the movie, if you did not cheer, I did, and I didn't care. I didn't care that I was in a movie theater on a Tuesday, you know, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, with 10 people in there. But once I saw the chainsaw,
Oh yeah, you have to. Yeah, everyone clapped. That was a clapping.
Everybody
That was a
like-
clapping moment in Screen and Armor. Everyone was like, "Woo!" You know, yeah.
chainsaw.
Yeah.
And so I mean, this was a great movie, guys. If you like horror, this is not only a must to go see. This is like, if you own a DVD collection, this is a must on the shelf.
Mhm.
This is like, you put that right there next to all the rest of them.
All right, man.
All right, let's get some quotes and get our rating, and let's get the fuck out of here so I can go get some extra crispy chicken.
Yeah, I gotta take a piss too, so we'll do.
They're
this.
open at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say I've been looking at that right here on my screen. They gave her Klonopin so she can sleep off whatever the fuck is wrong with her. The intense horror of my nightmare took over me. Who's the brainless meat puppet now? I only believe what I see. This is going to be worse than the last one. I believe I found one of the Necromon or the Book of the Dead. I don't know what to do. You're the one that always has the answers. And everybody's favorite line. Mommy's with the maggots now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can't. I haven't times in my life has been telling me that recently.
I want that tattooed on me almost. But then my mom would die, and then
Yeah,
like
it'd
I'd
be
feel
like-
really bad about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm free from all you titty sucking parasites. Yeah. We can be a big happy family again. Open the door like you open your legs, you big groupie slut.
I was like, what?
Yeah. You're a big groupie slut.
I am.
I will swallow your soul. That's my gun, you thieving cunt. Dead by dawn. All I want is you, little hand. Come get some. Please help me, Betty Boo. Picking you up in 15 minutes. Bye.
Bye.
That's it. That's all I got. Because,
All right, yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. I didn't want to give anything away. And there's so much action in this movie.
All right.
It is an action horror movie.
Yeah, I'd call it more horror, like horror slasher. It's a lot of blood. It's supernatural horror.
A lot of blood, just like your face.
Okay. What would you give? What's your score on this? If you were to give a score.
Man, I gotta give this a 4.5. This is gonna be probably one of my favorite movies of the entire year. If this is in my top 5 at the end of the year, I don't know what will be. Because like literally, this is one of the best Evil Deads. The movie is just awesome. They told a nice original story. I have to go with 4.5. They could make a whole nother franchise now.
I'm going 4.2. I liked it a lot. It was gory, is what you wanted from a horror film, like especially a theater full of people who love horror films. So I enjoyed it a lot. It's what you want, and I can see it moving forward.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Now, speaking of what you want, what do you think? I'm on RottenTomatoes.com. What is the audience score for Evil Dead Rise?
Oh my gosh, it has to be this is the audience, right?
Yep.
81%.
79%.
Oh, it's off by 2. I was going to say 79. I went up 2.
Now, what is the critic score for Evil Dead Rise with 177 reviews? I'm sorry.
Ooh, I'm gonna say half of those came from Panic Fest. So I'm gonna go 74%.
84%.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I went the wrong way. I should have gone higher.
Critic consensus is offering just about everything longtime fans could hope for, while still managing to carry the franchise forward. Evil Dead Rise is all kinds of groovy. So, yeah, man. That's Evil Dead Rise. We liked it, and we recommend it, and it's the better of the 2 movies we saw this week, for sure, without a doubt. What do we see next week?
Hell if I know. Have we even talked about it?
Beau is Afraid is one of them. I've already seen it. You have to see it. We have to talk about it.
What is it?
Beau is Afraid. Ari Aster's new movie.
What?
Beau is Afraid is the name of the movie. It's Ari Aster's new movie.
Oh god, that 5-hour movie with Wong King. I can beat women and get away with it. Phoenix.
2 hours 59 minutes. I think you're thinking about the Casey Affleck.
Oh my god!
I think you're talking about
what
Casey
character
Affleck.
is he butchering this time?
Butchering. He's playing the same main character of Beau.
Okay, cool. Is he gonna put some face makeup on and just wander around the streets?
No, he's not playing Joker. Or Arthur Fleck. If that makes you feel any better. All right, Neil. I don't know why you're so opposing a movie that's the Ari Aster film.
I don't know. I'm just opposed to Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, you're mad at him. You're mad at Joaquin and Heath Ledger. Anyone who did the Joker, you're gonna be mad at them.
I just want Joaquin Phoenix to make a good movie again. That's all I want.
He's made good movies before.
I know he did. Like Walk the Line. I remember it.
Okay, fine. All right.
Anyway,
The Master. Okay. Now, that's next week. But I think you know what, that extra crispy chicken. So I'm gonna start doing the outro here. You can find us on movies on Soap.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/movies on Soap podcast. We're Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at TS Podcast. You guys can find us on patreon.com/movies don't suck. You guys want for sure to go to buffalo.com. Search movies don't suck and something new. Watch this Facebook, go like that page, watch on YouTube, don't subscribe, or just listen to us. Subscribe as well. We'd like that. If you guys want to send us an email, it's moviesdon'tsuckpodcast@gmail.com or info@moviesdon'tsuck.net. Where you find podcasts, you find movies that don't suck and something new. Neil, what do you do for small businesses?
you get 8 pieces for $10.
All right, dude.
Anyway, I don't know why I want KFC so bad. Anyway, if you got a small business, let us know, guys. We'll be more than happy to promote you right here on this podcast. There are thousands of listeners, millions of followers. We'll be more than happy to put you out there so they can know that you're loved by everybody in the world.
All right. You good? You ready to get out of here?
I'm down. Let's get. That's another episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, no matter if you have a good day, a bad day, it doesn't matter if everything is groovy, baby. It just matters one thing. Good, bad, I'm the guy with the gun. Have a good day.